it had opened 2 years before I think was eligible to go to high school.
Okay.
Um, it was divided up into the third and third, black, white, and Hispanic students. The teachers, since they closed Carver, the black school, which was where my grandmother worked and also my mother had worked and attended. So those teachers were spread out through the district, and so we had some black teachers there. In fact, Edwards did the business business classes, because you had typing and all that stuff. Mr. Corbin had been at Carver, and he was the AV person at South. Who else was there? Because Carver wasn't that big, so I can't remember if we just had two from Carver. I'm not really sure. I'd have to. I have some. Still have some of my annuals.
Oh, sure.
So if ever you want
I'd
to
love to see those.
take those,
Yeah.
that'll give you a laugh. That'll give you a good laugh.
What year did you graduate?
I graduated in 1960.
I think I have a picture of you from Mr. Boozer's yearbook.
Right.
Because he
Yeah,
graduated
because we
together.
graduated together.
Yeah.
In fact, we were in 40th Street together,
Mhm.
and then of course the high school together. Yeah.
I think he showed me a photo of you. You were on it was like the
Girls League.
Girls League.
Yeah.
Yes, and he showed me that. So I think I even took a scan of it because I knew I was going to be meeting.
Yeah, because I was very active in high school. Yeah, in all kinds of clubs and
Clubs.
no.
Oh,
I was not the sports person. That was my brother. No, but I was in. I loved the Latin club, the French club. I was in Girls League all through 4 years, and one other thing I did. Let's see. Well, I had some honors too in there. Like I was Girl of the Month.
That's what it.
The Girl of the Month with Jim Matson.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So those kind of things I was interested in, but no sports. I had to take PE because we had to,
Sure.
And I didn't mind some of the things I did, like speedball and that sort of stuff. But athletics. I was really in the arts in terms of performing because I had been in ballet for about 4 years, and because good story there. My next door neighbor on Broadway came in. She was a teacher, Julian. Her name was, at that time, Eloise Hardiman. And she found out that I really was interested in ballet, and so she took me to the Ballet Russe de Monte Carlo when I was about 8 or 9. And at Phoenix Union High School, which is the only auditorium we had. So that was really wonderful. And then many moons later, I was a student teacher of hers.
Oh.
I student taught under her. And she was amazing as a teacher. Very bright woman, little eccentric, but very bright. And she did things like the first day I was going to lead a lesson, and I have a tendency, I have to watch out now, but if I'm in a group and I'm talking, I will often drop my voice, and it's something you just have to learn to listen to, And so I remember when I was trying to do something and reading to the kids, and she said, "You're going to have to do it louder." And I went, "Okay." But that was a wonderful class that I student taught in, and many years later after that, I went to a special event, and I'm sitting across the table from this young man, grown man now. And I thought, I know this person. I can't remember the name. And finally, he was getting an award. As soon as his name called out, I could see exactly where he sat in the classroom,
Oh, sure.
He was Thomas Donovan, who was one of the first black jurists to be a part of the Superior Court. I mean, we knew we had some smart kids. I mean, these kids were off the charts with what they were doing and their conversations and it was wonderful to be a part of that. And I told him, I said, "Thomas, we always knew you were a star and that you were going to do something major." And his sister was too. She was just, and so he caught me up on what she was doing. But when you have kids draw a submarine in detail and the inside of it, you kind of know that's not a typical fifth grader. They're just not quite typical, but it was great. We had about 6 kids out of some 20-something that were really outstanding students. And so it was just fun to teach them because they were already primed to go. Yeah, yeah.